St. Kitts and Nevis at the 2008 Summer Olympics. The St. Kitts and Nevis National Olympic Committee sent 4 athletes to the 2008 Summer Olympics in Beijing, China. All 4 participated in the track and field competitions across 4 different events. 3 women, Tiandra Ponteen, Virgil Hodge, and Meritzer Williams, and 1 man, Kim Collins, comprised the Kittitian delegation. Williams and Ponteen did not advance past qualifications in their events. Hodge reached quarterfinals in both the 100m and 200m sprints, and Collins, who participated in 2 events, reached the semifinal round in the 100m sprint, and ranked 6th in the finals in the 200m sprint. St. Kitts and Nevis did not win any medals during the Beijing Olympics. The flag bearer for the team at the opening ceremony was first-time Olympian Virgil Hodge. Background: the appearance of St. Kitts and Nevis at the Beijing Summer Olympics marked its 4th consecutive summer appearance since it first entered the Games during the 1996 Summer Olympics. St. Kitts and Nevis delegation to the 2008 Olympics included 4 athletes, Kim Collins. All 4 participated in track and field-related events. Of the 4, 2 Ponteen and Collins represented the country previously in the 2004 Summer Olympics in Athens. The 2008 Games marked Williams as the youngest Kittitian yet to participate on behalf of her country, and Collins the oldest. Virgil Hodge was St. Kitts and Nevis flag bearer. As a result of Collins' achievements in his events, the Kim Collins Pavilion was christened for him in the then newly created Silver Jubilee Athletics Stadium. Athletics. Men's 100m sprint. Kim Collins was the only Kittitian participant in the men's 100m sprint, which began its qualifications round on 14 August. Collins, who was placed in Heat 2, ranked 2nd in the event with a time of 10:17 seconds. Collins was 0.1 seconds slower than Asafa Powell of Jamaica, who was the fastest in Collins' heat. Overall, Kim Collins ranked 4th out of 80 athletes and was 0.4 seconds slower than Tyrone Edgar of the United Kingdom, who ranked 1st in qualifications overall. In the 15 August quarterfinals, Collins was placed in Heat 3 and, with a time of 10:7, ranked 2nd in his heat behind Mark Burns of Trinidad and Tobago. Burns was 0.2 seconds faster than Collins during quarterfinals. Overall, Collins ranked 7th out of 40 athletes. His time was within 0.15 seconds of Jamaica's Usain Bolt, who held the fastest time during quarterfinals. Collins progressed to semifinals. Kim Collins ran the 100-meter sprint during quarterfinals in 10.5 seconds. Participating in Heat 1, Collins ranked 5th. Overall, Collins tied American sprinter Tyson Gay for 9th place out of 16 and did not progress to finals. Men's 200m sprint. Kim Collins participated in the men's 200m dash. During the 17 August qualifications, Collins raced in Heat 3, placing 2nd out of 8 people. With a time of 20:55 seconds, Collins fell 0.6 seconds short of the United Kingdom's Marlon Devonish, who was the fastest in his heat and was 0.3 seconds faster than Jamaica's Marvin Anderson, who took 3rd place in the heat. Overall, Collins ranked 7th out of 62 athletes during the qualification round, falling 0.11 seconds short of American finalist Wallace Spearman, who ranked 3rd overall, and 0.3 seconds short of Zimbabwean finalist Brian Dzingai, who ranked 1st overall. Collins continued to quarterfinals. During the 18 August quarterfinals, Collins raced American Shawn Crawford and Jamaican Usain Bolt, among others, in Heat 1. He placed 3rd after the 2 athletes, with a time of 20:43 seconds, tying with Devonish. Collins ranked 12th out of 31 athletes, ranking immediately behind Tiandra Ponteen of the Netherlands Antilles. Collins qualified for semifinals. During semifinals, Collins was placed in Heat 2. With a time of 20:25, he ranked 4th out of 7 in his heat, defeating Devonish Mauritius' Stefan Buckland and Antigua and Barbuda's Brendan Christian. He was slower than Spearman, Crawford, and Bolt. Collins ranked 7th overall, tying with Christian Malcolm of the United Kingdom, and moved on to finals. Kim Collins finished 8th in the finals, but his position was shifted up to 6th place after the disqualifications of Martina and Spearman, who would have respectively taken the silver and bronze medals. Collins ranked immediately behind Christian Malcolm. Women's 100 sprint. Virgil Hodge was the only Kittitian to participate in the women's 100 sprint. She was placed in Heat 3 during the qualification round on 15 August. Hodge was the 4th fastest person in her heat, completing the sprint in 11:48 seconds. She fell 0.4 seconds short of Uzbekistan's Güzel Kubayeva, who ranked 3rd in the heat, and 0.15 seconds short of the United States' Moonali, who ranked 1st in her heat during the qualification round. Overall in the event, Virgil Hodge tied Jamaica's Sharon Simpson for 28th place out of 85 sprinters and progressed to the next round. Hodge competed during quarterfinals, in which she was placed in Heat 1. Hodge, again, ranked 4th in her heat of 8 people, completing the sprint in 11:45 seconds. Hodge was 0.13 seconds slower than Jeanette Kwekay of the United Kingdom, who ranked 3rd place in the heat, and 0.39 seconds slower than Shelley Ann Fraser of Jamaica, who was the fastest in the heat. She was also 0.23 seconds faster than Jade Latoya Bailey of Barbados, who was the slowest runner in her heat. Overall, Hodge tied Norwegian sprinter Espen Aakaribo for 23rd place out of 40 sprinters. She did not progress to semifinals. Women's 200 sprint. Meritzer Williams and Virgil Hodge participated in the women's 200 meters sprint. During the 18 August qualifications, Hodge was placed in Heat 1 and Williams in Heat 3. Hodge ranked 3rd in her heat, earning a time of 23:14 seconds, falling behind Susanthika Jayasinghe of Sri Lanka and Allyson Felix of the United States. Felix, who ranked 1st and later became silver medalist, was 0.12 seconds faster than Hodge in this round. Meritzer Williams earned a time of 23:83 seconds in her round, ranking 7th of 8 in her heat, just ahead of 8th place runner Benin's Fabian Ferries. American runner Marshevit Hooker, who ranked 1st in Williams' heat and later took 5th place in finals, was 0.76 seconds faster than Meritzer Williams. Overall in the first qualifying round, Virgil Hodge ranked 18th out of 46. Meritzer Williams ranked 38th. Meritzer Williams did not advance to quarterfinals, but Hodge did. Virgil Hodge was placed in Heat 4, competing against athletes like Jamaica's Sharon Simpson and the United States' Moonali. She ran her event in 23:17 seconds, earning 5th of 8 in her heat and falling 0.2 seconds behind Bulgaria's Ivet Lalova. Overall, however, Hodge ranked 19th out of 31. Hodge fell short of Simpson, who ranked 1st in quarterfinals, by 0.57 seconds. Women's 400 sprint. Tiandra Ponteen participated in the women's 400 sprint. She was the only Kittitian to participate in the event at the Beijing Olympics. Ponteen was placed in the first heat of her qualifying round, which took place on 16 August. She ran the 400 meters in 52:41 seconds, a full second behind American runner Dee Trotter, finishing 5th out of 7 in her heat. Overall, Tiandra Ponteen ranked 27th out of 50 runners. She did not progress to further rounds. Ponteen was 1:87 seconds slower than bronze medalist Sanya Richards of the United States, who ranked first in the 16 August round 1 qualifying round. Summary: Men-women keynote ranks given for track events are within the athlete's heat only. Q equals qualified for the next round. Q equals qualified for the next round as a fastest loser or, in field events, by position without achieving the qualifying target. NR equals national record. N/it equals round not applicable for the event. By equals athlete not required to compete in round.